2013, 2023, 10 years of Unifor. This is very exciting.
You know what? The coming into Calgary was one of the highlights of the year. Started with a bang.
This week has been really exciting, regardless of the cold here. Being here for International Women's Day has even made it better. So it's nice to see all these women here, powerhouses, and joined by our brothers, and just feeling their support. It's been really, 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 I can't even find the right word.
I stand in full support for women's reproductive rights. And as my sisters have all said here, it's not just about rights, it's human rights, it's family rights. It comes down to the important role of women and our socioeconomic past, and women being able to make a choice of what they want to do with their own health care, being able to decide what they want to do with their bodies.
It's great to be here to talk to other people from the prairies. It's such a unique area of Canada, and we have such unique working conditions and industries that it's nice to hear from our brothers and sisters and siblings who work across the prairies and are facing some of the same challenges.
We know there's nothing automatic about safety in our workplaces, fair wages, equal treatment, gender and racial equality, and income security. These are not benefits bestowed on us by benevolent employers or governments. We must strategize, organize, and fight for what we need, just like we've done for generations.
Well, it's a great Prairie Council. There's a really good vibe in the room. We've talked a lot about organizing new workers. We're adding staff in the organizing department to help in the prairies. But we also know that our members are keen to get out there and bargain good agreements that deal with the affordability crisis that's out there. And we also know that the actions of these prairie premiers are really impacting members not only at the bargaining table, but in their communities when they're trying to access health care and when they're really just trying to stand up for the most vulnerable. So our members are excited. They know what's at stake. They've seen firsthand the impact of these decisions on their members, and they're not going to put up with it anymore. So it's really exciting to see.
It's a campaign between workers and union members against a party that is explicitly against our interests, regardless of whether they call themselves Wild Rose, UCP, PC, ABC. Don't know, don't care. I just know they're attacking workers and their unions.
That's what it's about. They want to weaken us at the bargaining table, and especially they want to weaken us as a force to be reckoned with on the political stage.
It's our job as this dynamic union to help governments imagine the jobs of the future, because we cannot allow our future to be outsourced. It must be made with strong industrial policies and, yes, public investments with strings attached to them. And those strings, good-paying union jobs. That's the strings.
Right now in Canada, we're at a point in time where we have to seriously think about what the future economy is going to look like. Climate is driving this discussion, but we have to plan for it. And that means across every single sector, and Unifor is uniquely placed to be the voice in all of those sectors and to demand that we have industrial strategies that plan for the future.
As a modern social union, we want all working people to live in good conditions, to make a decent living and enjoy a nice life at work and at home. We have so much to do because we are still building. We are building this great union, and we're building this country for everyone and with everyone.
But that also means that governments cannot leave that planning up to the private sector or to the whim of an economic system, because we'll never get what we need as Canadians and as working people.
Fighting back for me is to make my employer accountable for health, safety, wages. Fighting back is to make sure that the people that I represent are fairly represented.
And join 3003, because 3003 will have boots on the ground. Thank you.
It's not the opportunity to just be in Calgary, but it's actually to experience the leadership showing that that we're still united. You know, Unifor is a great union that really shows our united front.
As you can imagine, our integrity is just not assumed. It needs to be proven, and we are doing so.
You know, for workers, you only get one chance every 2 or 3 years, typically, to sit across from the employer and set your work rules for the next term. So we have to go in and be prepared. We need a solid agenda. When we set the baseline and we set our objectives early, we can be consistent through the bargaining process.
Is that we take this exercise, something so critical and core to the
Fighting
work.
back for me personally would be standing up to the government, standing up to all of the stuff that they're trying to do with healthcare. These 3 provinces are suffering right now, so the biggest part of fight back is standing up, using your voice, organizing, getting us together and being louder and prouder and stronger together.
For us to thrive, to have what we need, we simply need each other.
And we've got to fix healthcare, we've got to make life more affordable, and importantly, we've got to fight for working people.
We will restore workplace health and safety committees and put the worker back in workers' compensation. We will invest in union-led training, ensuring more Albertans can interact with their unions and more Albertans get an opportunity to sign a union card. We will bring overtime and holiday pay rules back in line because lower pay is not an Alberta advantage. We will repeal Bill 32 and respect your constitutional right to organize and your right to free speech.
The only fight against corporate power is collective power.
This is where we unite together and bring our voices together for the strength of our union.
And we're ready to hit the ground running. They've seen firsthand in places across the West, such as British Columbia, where when our members truly mobilize, we actually can throw out long-standing Conservative governments. We did it in BC, we're going to do it in Alberta, and we're going to do it in Manitoba, and then next year we're going to follow up and really take the fight to Scott Moe and his government, and I think we'll show people that a better world is possible.
Solidarity!